James Kaufman, World News Report today, July 1st, 2025. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. DOJ to prosecute CNN for promoting ICEBLOCK tracking app. Department of Homeland Security Chief Kristi Noem said they're working with the DOJ to potentially prosecute CNN for promoting an ICE tracking application. CNN promoted a new phone app to track ICE agents and warn illegal aliens before they are detained and deported. Reporter Benny Johnson questioned Kristi Noem, DHS director, and Donald Trump about CNN's coverage of the application that tracks ICE agents' locations. The DHS director said that CNN may be prosecuted over its promotion of this application. Quote, "We're working with the Department of Justice currently to see if we can prosecute them for that. What they are doing is actively encouraging people to avoid law enforcement and operations," Kristi said. "What they are doing, we believe, is illegal," she added. Well, News Report today is going to show you two videos. The first one is CNN promoting the ICEBLOCK application currently being used by over 20,000 individuals. And the second concerns the possible consequences for CNN promoting this phone application.
Trump administration steps up ICE raids and mass deportations. One tech developer is pushing back with an app designed to track ICE activity in real time. It's called ICEBLOCK, and it's controversial to say the least. CNN Claire Duffy is with us now. How does this work, Claire, and what are the legal implications?
Yeah, John, I talked with Joshua Aaron, who is the longtime tech worker who developed this platform, and he said he really wants it to be an early warning system for people about the location of Immigrations and Customs Enforcement officers. So he says he does not want people interfering with those officers' activity, but he does want people to be able to avoid them altogether if they want. So you open the app, it looks like a map, and users can tap the map to report an ICE sighting in their area, and then everybody who uses the platform within 5 miles of that sighting will get a push alert. This is a free iPhone app. It is anonymous. Aaron says he doesn't collect any user data. And what I think is really interesting about this in this moment is we've seen so many of the biggest leaders in tech supporting President Trump, but Aaron is sort of an example of the fact that there are people within the tech industry who are really resistant to Trump's policies. I asked him what he would say to those tech leaders who, for example, were at the inauguration. Here's what he told me. Take a listen.
I understand that you have shareholders to report to. I understand that you have employees that need their paychecks. But at what point do you say enough is enough?
And John, I should say that ICE did not respond when I asked them about this platform and about Aaron's opposition to their activity.
DHS Secretary Kristi Noem says they're working with the Department of Justice to potentially prosecute CNN for promoting an ICE tracking application. Trump says he also wants accountability for CNN over their false reports on Iran. I think CNN's in trouble here.
And Madam Secretary, CNN yesterday pushed an app that lets you track where ICE agents are. Tom Homan was saying that perhaps CNN should be prosecuted for that. As obstruction of law enforcement. Your response?
Yeah, we're working with the Department of Justice to see if we can prosecute them for that, because what they're doing is actively encouraging people to avoid law enforcement activities, operations, and we're going to actually go after them and prosecute them with the partnership of PAM if we can, because what they're doing we believe is illegal.
And they may be prosecuted also for having given false reports on the attack in Iran.
Yes.
They were given totally false reports. It was totally obliterated, and our people have to be celebrated, not come home and say, "What do you mean we didn't hit the target? We hit the target quickly." You know, the pilots came home and they said, "We hit the target quickly." So they may be very well prosecuted for that. What they did there we think is totally illegal. Okay, let's go. Follow us.
Not to mention, they knew that the leaked reports were top secret, which makes it so much more prosecutable. If we could just get Pam Blondie off her arse, and get her to do something, we'd all be talking. God bless. Please share, subscribe, and always remember, anything's possible. Bizarro world. God bless.